I know we haven't seen Derek England in forever, but since the Golden Knights won by 5, figured I'd find this little bad boy and get him to agree that this was a pretty damn good game. Pretty good start to round 2, game 1. Again, Vegas Golden Knights beating the Vancouver Canucks 5-0, where I thought from the get-go Vancouver looked a little iffy. And that comes very early in the form of a penalty, a power play opportunity for the Vegas Golden Knights. And despite the fact that the Vegas Golden Knights don't capitalize, Vegas is constantly attacking Vancouver. I mean, the puck is inside Vancouver's defense the entire fucking first period. I would say a good majority of it, it felt like. And Vegas, because they're playing aggressive, get something very early, relatively speaking. First period, 11 minutes and 37 seconds in. Jonathan Marchessault getting that beautiful first goal. Sets us up for a pretty wily night when it comes to goal scoring for the Vegas Golden Knights. And Smith actually behind the net on this one, and Stastny deflecting the pass, and Marchessault finding a nice little open net. Markstrom just kind of left out to dry. And honestly, Markstrom had a pretty good start, and honestly, even until the end, he was pretty damn good in my opinion. But the entire team just kind of, farted themselves out of the first period and into the second period, where again, you start off with a fucking penalty. Eriksson this time, and Vegas gets on their second power play opportunity, and this time they actually fucking score on a power play. Holy crap! Why are you so mad? Because in the entire fucking series against the Chicago Blackhawks, they went 1 for 10 on the power play. I could be wrong. It could be 1 for 11. I'm pretty sure it is 1 for 10. But Jesus Christ! It took 5 fucking games to score 1 power play goal. But here we are in the first game. Only 2 power play opportunities in. They get a goal. I know. Why are you so mad? I get passionate about this shit, man. But hey, Riley Smith, quote that shit. Because he gets the second goal of the night, second period, 2 minutes and 13 seconds in. And Tuck shoots this puck. Puck rebounds off of Tanev and simultaneously Markstrom, it seemed like. And Smith finds that puck inside. And from this point on, it became very evident and very clear that Vancouver was mentally not in this shit. They weren't. They kind of lost their heads. Edler gets a second penalty of the game. Vegas Golden Knights go on their third power play opportunity. And I just think, dude, really? Really? You just conceded a goal, a second goal. You're down 2-0. What are you doing taking dumb penalties? Unfortunately for the Vancouver Canucks, but unfortunately for the Vegas Golden Knights, the penalty gets killed. And then, right afterwards, subsequently, the Vegas Golden Knights go on their first penalty. But they figure that shit out. Robin Lehner came up big. I mean, Panda Bear always does. He eats them bamboos, guards the fucking net, sleeps when he needs to. Good old Robin Lehner. And Vancouver just looked lackadaisical, dazed, nonchalant. I mean, whatever fucking adjective you have to use to just say disinterested. And by the time the third goal goes in for Mark Stone, 11 minutes and 35 seconds in, it just was a kind of implosion for the Vancouver Canucks. And this is none more so encapsulated by Tanner Pearson on the bench, whacking the shit out of his stick and getting all pissed off. And I'm thinking, good. Well, good. At least somebody gives a shit. Thank fucking God somebody gives a shit down there. Like, what the fuck? You're getting ass blasted 3-0 early in the second period. And, I mean, here's the thing. Fair play to the Vegas Golden Knights, because this team today, they were just aggressive on the forecheck. But I'm looking at this Vancouver team and thinking, you got to get yourself up. This is a mess. I mean, if you keep this trajectory of kind of negative shit, it's only going to end worse for you in the series. And one guy that I have to mention before this next goal, which was exquisite stuff by Alex Tuck, by the way, Roussel was just kind of losing his goddamn mind from the beginning of the game. Trying to be a pest right before the warm-up, going to Robin Lehner like, oh, big chest, oh, tough guy. Then Robin Lehner mid-game, slap him in the fucking the fucking leg with Robin Lehner's stick. And Roussel kept just badgering people, but to me, it felt like he got in his own fucking head. And the Vegas Golden Knights capitalized on that kind of mental slip this entire team had. It was a mentality slip, to be fair, all throughout the game. And man, in the second period, 16 minutes and 34 seconds in, while Vancouver is trying to form some sort of attack inside Vegas' defense, puck gets turned over. Shea Theodore does that soccer fucking lob cross style shit pass. And Alex Tuck puts on the fucking afterburners and just flies on through with the puck by himself and beats Markstrom. No problem on the goal. And it's just brilliant stuff for the Vegas Golden Knights. This is what you want to see. This is the high power offense, solid stonewall defense, and panda fucking net guard goalie. I mean, this is exactly what you want to see. This is everything that you want to see. And then you look on Vancouver, it's like, wait, hold on. This is the team that beat the defending Stanley Cup champions, and I'm just seeing a repeat of Game 1 against the Minnesota Wild during the qualifier round. Remember that shit? Where the Vancouver Canucks looked completely razzle-frazzled and had, honestly, the appearance of having no business being there. And I just thought, okay, well, maybe I'm being harsh. We still have another period to play. The Vegas Golden Knights have a 4-0 lead. I've seen them blow leads before in the third period. So I was still trying to, ease up on the criticism. A little bit in my head. But Roussel, dude, what are you fucking doing? A 10-minute misconduct. Now, granted, the referees gave up this penalty. It's soft. I get it. But simultaneously, the dude was a fucking mess. He was a fucking mess. He couldn't fucking handle himself. He couldn't control his emotions on the goddamn ice. He was all over the place. He wasn't even fucking playing hockey. Just like that kid just fucking yelling around like, dude, just go to sleep, kid. You're annoying the shit out of us. I'm tired. Clearly not a parent. for those of you who are parents and know how to handle kids and shit. Whatever. I mean, this is what the referees have to do. They have to play babysitter. Like, 10 minutes, motherfucker. Misconduct. Get the fuck out of here. But you're still going to play about 8 minutes left in the third period. So let's see how your team actually handles this shit. Maybe they get the message across that, hey, we got an agitator who just fucking went down. We got to be the agitators ourselves and get something from this game. But no, Vancouver did not think that shit, because the fifth goal for the Vegas Golden Knights goes in from Max Pacioretty, third period, 10 minutes and 47 seconds in, boys and girls, where honestly, this play for me, and correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, Vancouver looked lifeless and motionless when this goal went in. Before that, too. I mean, the way everyone is standing, the way spacing was handled, just a big fucking oof, in my opinion. And after this fifth goal is where the head coach, Green, decides to pull Markstrom out and put Thatcher Demko in. First playoff, appearance, but wouldn't it have been better to put him in the beginning of the third period when you were down 4-0, but Now you barely have 10 minutes left in the third period. I mean, what was the mentality there? What was the thought process there? You wanted to get your boys away. Because to be fair, I mean, Demko did nice. But again, the entire team just kind of, from start to finish, kind of diarrheaed all over themselves. And honestly, I kind of expected more from Vancouver. That's why I'm a little disappointed today. And when the fucking game's over, hockey's just about done, Roussel loses his goddamn mind again. Starts fucking going at Ryan Reeves. Like, dude, just save it for fucking Tuesday. Good Lord. Like, you did nothing today. You attributed to nothing good today in your team's loss. Put your fucking tail behind your leg and walk your goddamn ass to the locker room. Figure your shit out for the next game. Good Lord. But I mean, listen, I'm not going to fucking sit here and say Ryan Reeves is a saint. Dude's an agitator too. He knows how agitators think. At the same time, it's like, yeah, dude, Ryan Reeves, come on, man. Like, you don't have to fucking buy into this shit, man. Let's just go. Let's beat the shit out of these guys in game 2. Just do that. But all around a game where it just felt one-sided from the start. It really did. And this is going to be a real bummer for people who are, Vancouver Canucks fans, because you're automatically going to say, Jacob Markstrom gave up 5 goals. But, dude, 29 saves on 34 shots on a night where his team scored absolutely nothing. And, I don't know, one of their fucking key contributors throughout the last few weeks in this bubble kind of lost his mind instead of trying to play hockey. Like, that doesn't help. The fact that Peterson just got fucking shut down again. I mean, none of that shit helps. It's not just fucking Markstrom. Good Lord, man. Have a little bit more fucking perspective. Your team collectively fucked up today. Markstrom, I still think he starts game 2. Yeah, Demko had 5 saves on 5 shots, but that doesn't fucking matter. You played 10 minutes in the third period. Where, by the way, the Golden Knights didn't give a shit after that. There was okay, because here's the thing. There's a 2-on-0 breakaway between Smith and Marchessault, and they just straight up missed their chance against Demko. It's like, oh, cool, they're just doing this too. Okay, all right. Kill time, essentially. Great. So I don't really think of Demko and the numbers of saves that he made. For me, it's Markstrom moving forward. And the responsibility and accountability aspect of Vancouver's offense has to be put into question, has to be put into light. And it's just going to be a lot of soul searching for 2 days. This is quite a bit of days, but for the Vegas Golden Knights, hey, taking that win, it's nice, it's big. You got Alex Tuck, Riley Smith, our boy here, Mark Stone, all getting a goal and an assist in this game. And Robin Lehner with the shutout, 26 saves on 26 shots. Playoff clutchness right there. I mean, that's his first playoff shutout. And for Robin Lehner, who has been in this crossfire of unnecessary team drama, which let's talk about here real quick. So Alan Walsh, the agent of Vegas Golden Knights goaltender Marc-Andre Fleury, stirred some fucking drama by posting a picture on social media yesterday, Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, of Marc-Andre Fleury on the ice getting stabbed by a blade, and the blade says DeBoer, Uncle Petey de Pablo. And collectively, every Knights fans are sighing and thinking, Dude, why are you putting that up right before a fucking round 2 game 1 start the very next day? And understandably, Fleury isn't going to start. Why are you adding on unnecessary bullshit right now? And I get it. From an agent perspective, you need your client playing. And I'm sure there's other clauses within the contract of how Fleury and the agents are, more fucking money for appearances, more goddamn kickbacks for certain shit for Fleury. So there's a greed aspect. That's the cynical me just looking into it, thinking it could be a greed aspect to it. But at the same time, listen, Marc-Andre Fleury is a $7.5 million goaltender, and still good, still got qualities, and wants to play. I get that. I do. And I do have sympathy for that, because you don't want to be on the sideline. You want to be out there with your teammates, helping out to get the win, and doing everything you can to play the game you love. But the reality right now is Lehner has been objectively better. And I love Marc-Andre Fleury. I mean, Flower has been the face of this fucking franchise, man. I know that. I'm not an idiot. But right now, we need to win. And Robin Lehner has only lost one game since he's come to the Vegas Golden Knights. One game since he's been traded from the Chicago Blackhawks. Remember the team that we just knocked out? So Knights fans, before you just start spieling out your emotions of, we need to start Flower, what are we doing? Look at the numbers. Look at the goddamn numbers. They don't lie. And don't even go to the regular season. That shit doesn't even matter. Look at the bubble numbers. I know Marc-Andre Fleury has only had two games. But I'm telling you, man, having an over-reliance on just one goaltender is not going to be good. I mean, it's going to have to be used within like a balance. So I mean, in a sense, it is a reliance on one goaltender, but it is also having that, asset of being able to use two. Again, right now, Lehner's a hothead. You fucking go with that shit. If, for whatever reason, Lehner's form dips, or we lose like 1 or 2 straight, it could happen. Then you put in Flower. Then you see what happens. Because this is a grind, man. This shit is a grind. You have to take all of yourself, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all this shit, as a player, to fucking give it your all for this goddamn cup. 16 fucking wins. It's a long road. There's no need to break the fucking road. Let's all walk together. God damn it, Alan Walsh. Fucking prick. Oh, you read some shit where they're talking about, he's got clients everywhere. And Alan Walsh actually does have a prolific list of clients. Huberdeau, if I'm not mistaken, Jonathan Drouin, couple of cats I know he has in St. Louis, but what does that mean? And there's some strings that can happen during the offseason, so whatever, man. I don't give a fuck. The Vegas Golden Knights won 5-0. That makes me happy, and hopefully they can keep it going in game 2. So, boys and girls, if you can, follow me at the Sky Lounge and all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. No, fuck off. Go Knights, go.